Hello everyone and welcome to our first virtual voice studio recital. Our recital is a celebration. It's a celebration of our students and their great accomplishments throughout the year. You know, this has been a challenging spring to say the least, and we are happy that we've all been able to continue taking lessons either here at the studio with us taking protective measures or at home. We've learned a lot of different things over this last spring time. We've all learned how to hook up Zoom. We've learned how to watch your teacher go and then continue on. We've figured out how to sing with a delay. We've learned how to feel comfortable standing in our kitchen or our living room or our bedroom and sing and practice. And it's been challenging, but you know, we figured out how to do it and we all came out better in the end. This recital today showcases our studio and the wide variety of students that we have in it. A lot of our students are new with us, and so they're just beginning to learn their technique, their vocal ideas, who they are as a singer and a performer. And others you'll see and hear are very accomplished singers who have been with us for a long time and who are very comfortable in their skin, and some of whom also are going on to pursue musical theater in university or elsewhere. We think you're going to enjoy hearing all of them and looking at their different developments.
As you know, our studio has been pretty busy this past year. Even without the pandemic, it's been a full year of performances and competitions for almost all of our students. Many of our students perform leading roles in their school musical theater departments, as well as community theater productions. And some of our students, Akila and Audrey, singing today, won National Youth Arts Awards for the 2018-19 season in musical theater. Also, 11 of our voice students competed this past November at the San Diego Nats competition. It was a great learning experience for them, and 2 of our students, Isabella and Francesca, made it to the final round and won 3rd prize in each of their divisions.
Today we are celebrating not only the fact that these students are developing as singers and developing as performers, but they're willing to share this gift. That is probably the biggest aspect of what we love to see. You can have a student who has a lovely voice, who is a wonderful performer, but they don't yet feel confident in themselves to be able to put themselves out on the line. And all of our students are developing so well in this respect. They've learned a lot of things about how to do that. They've learned how to stand in front of a camera and self-tape. Many of our students had never done that before. There's an art to putting yourself mentally into that space and learning how to perform your songs in a remote way without an audience, yet still be engaged. And that's a big accomplishment for a lot of our singers. Our singers also learned a group song that they'll hear at the end. None of them have ever heard the whole thing, and I think they're going to be amazed by it. We assigned parts. The song is Brand New You from the musical 13. So we assigned parts to everybody, and they worked hard, they learned it, they practiced it, and then they self-taped it. And then what we did is we took all those different individual parts and we layered them together into a final performance. Wonderful harmonies, great solos. I think you're going to have a lot of fun, and I think our students are going to have a lot of fun seeing what they contributed to and how wonderful this piece turned out. Finally, we'd like to thank you, the parents. We'd like to thank you for all the work you've done in bringing your children to the studio or setting them up in their home to do the things they needed to do. We appreciate the time and energy and sense of humor many times that you have given to us and to your child that allowed them to flourish in these situations. Without you and the dedication you have of bringing music into their lives, this wouldn't happen. And that music, that idea of an expression for these students that allows them to be a little bit more of who they are is such a vital idea in their growth as a human being, and we thank you for that.
So without further delay, here's our voice studio recital.
The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. tomorrow. Come what may. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day
One day we're just like Leave It to Beaver. One day it's just a typical life. And then he's off on a trip to Jamie Land, staring catatonic out the window, barely even breathing all the while. And then he smiles, his eyes light up, and deep within the ground, without a sound, a moment comes to life. And I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. Next day we're just like it never happened. We're making dinners, we're making plans. Then he gets on the mule train to Jamie Land, handful after handful of Doritos, circling the apartment, logging miles. And then he smiles, his eyes light up, and how can I complain? Yes, he's insane, but look what he can do. And I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. And it's true, I tend to follow in his stride. Instead of side by side, I take his cue. True, but there's no question, there's no doubt. I said I'd stick it out and follow through. And when I do, then
No, she won't throw a crumb to you. You think someday she'll come to you. Better forget her, her with her nose in the air. She has you dancing on a string. Break it and she won't care. Won't you take this advice I hand you like a brother? Or are you not seeing things too clear? Are you just too far gone to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other? Better forget her, her with her nose in the air, a puppet on a string. She won't care for me. Take this advice I hand you like a brother. Or are you not seeing things too clear? Are you too much in love to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other?
You save me, then I'll save you. I won't build our 23 skidoo. Say, ain't it great to know that somebody's got your back? That I owe you, that you owe me, means we're all yolks and free. Say, ain't it great to know that somebody's got your back? Oh, I always knew that I could trust you, kid. Oh, it's quid pro quo, then it's quo pro quid. I knew you'd see that fair is fair. Cross my heart and do a biggie swear. Say, ain't it great to know that somebody's got your back? Say, ain't it great to know that somebody's got your back?
Ask me how
My name is Richard Henry Lee, Virginia is my home. My name is Richard Henry Lee, Virginia is my home. And may my horses turn to glue if I can't deliver unto you a resolution on independency. For I am FFV, the first family in the sovereign colony of Virginia. Yes, the FFV, the oldest family in the oldest colony in America. And may the British burn my land if I can't deliver to your hand a resolution on independency. For it's herely, verily, everywhere ali, socially, politically, financially, naturally, internally, externally, fraternally, eternally, the FFV, the first family in the sovereign colony of Virginia. And may my wife refuse my bed if I can't deliver, as I said, a resolution on independency. Herely, verily, and I'll come back triumphantly. Herely, verily, forward, oh!
At words poetic, I'm so pathetic that I always have found it best, instead of getting it off my chest, to let it rest unexpressed. I hate parading my serenading, as I'll probably miss a bar. But if this ditty is not so pretty, at least it'll tell you how great you are. You're the top, you're the Colosseum, you're the top, you're the Louvre Museum, you're a melody from a symphony by Strauss, you're Ben the Bonnet, a Shakespeare sonnet, you're Mickey Mouse, you're the Nile, you're the Tower of Pisa, you're the smile of the Mona Lisa. I'm a worthless check, a total wreck, a flop. But if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top.
My name is Regina George, and I am a massive deal. I will grind you to sand beneath my Louboutin heels. This is what I get for helping someone lame fit in. Katie Heron, enjoy your temporary win. My name is Regina George. Regina is an ugly cow. Hey, Katie, how you like me now? I wanna watch the world burn. I brought the gasoline. I wanna watch the world burn and everyone get mean. I wanna watch the world burn. I brought the gasoline. I wanna watch the world burn and everyone get mean. your back. K, time to turn and cough, because you took me down, but you didn't finish me off. My name is Regina George, and in case you're keeping score, Katie may have won the battle, but I will win the war, for I want to watch the world burn. I brought the gasoline. I want to make the world turn. And you can quote this. Whoa, whoa, I want to watch the world burn. I brought the gasoline. I want to watch the world burn and everyone turn. Mean, yeah. I want to watch the world burn. I want to make the world turn. So mean. I want to watch the world burn.
You don't need a steed to be a cowboy. You're not a hero just by galloping off in the sun. What you really need to be a cowboy, fearless, keeping bandits trembling on the run. There's a Red Ryder carbine action begun. See me standing guard up at my window. I'll protect the neighborhood so outlaws are always outdone, and I'll bombard them from that window. Show those weasels how the Wild West was won. With a Red Ryder carbine action begun. My teacher could be taken by a pack of goons. My class might be invaded by raccoons. The kids would hurry down the hall as tigers try to eat them all, but they would be okay. I'd swoop in and save the day. And the girls would sigh and say, oh Ralphie, when you're big and brave like me, no bully can ever make fun. My mom is crying, Cowboy Ralphie, while my dad is yelling, that boy, he's my son. With a Red Ryder carbine action we begun. But it's almost nearly getting close. Counting down, the clock is set. Don't know how, don't know who, but I just know I gotta get a Red Ryder carbine. Stop with a compass. Red Ryder carbine action, baby. Gun.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wings of my fancy I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl men go mad for, love's a game I can play with the cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a thief in Calcutta, I'm a queen in Peru, I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport, but yet it's fun. In the night I sally forth to seek my quarry, and I find I forgot to bring my gun. I am lost in the jungle all alone and unarmed when I meet a lioness in her lair. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
Go ahead, throw your rocks at me from your little glass house, and then you take off running. You're no better than me. We've both made mistakes, haven't we? I won't undo what I'm doing to sit in judgment of what makes us human. I don't claim to be proud, but my head will be hung in shame. I didn't plan Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood? This weird quirk I've tried to suppress or hide is a talent that could help me beat the wizard if I make good. So I'll make good. When I'm with the wizard, once I prove my worth, it'll like me the wizard, what I've waited for since birth. And with all his wizard wisdom, by my looks he won't be blinded. Do you think the wizard is dumb? Or like Munchkin, so small-minded? No, he'll say to me, I see who you truly are, a girl who I can't rely. Yeah, that's how we'll begin, the wizard and I. Once I'm with the wizard, my whole life will change. 'Cause once you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you, no sister ashamed, and all of us has to love you, 'cause by the wizard you're acclaimed. And let's get through this curse I have inside. Maybe less you'll know why, as we work hand in hand, the wizard and I. And one day he'll say to me, Alphaba, girl who is so superior, should a girl who's so good inside have a matching exterior? And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris, would it be alright by you if I degree-lify you? And although that's not important to me, alright, why not? I'll reply, what up here will be the wizard and I. What up here will be the wizard and unlimited. My future is unlimited, and I just had a vision almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy, and true, the vision's hazy, but I swear someday there'll be a celebration throughout us. That's all to do with the me. And I'll stand there with the wizard, feeling things I've never felt. And though I'd never show it, I'd be so happy I could melt. And so will be for the rest of my life. And I wanna feel so light, I held in such high esteem. When people see me, they will scream, for I'm his favorite team, the wizard and I.
Le dolore serenado e le belle esecutoso e sciascio de provocato sulle ramire sciatusa. Se ci si siete moda e se le meglidondra e se damighi pomato bluene fima vedondra. Vado de vesti de soie, non longuero pas acquis, non élégante de joie, et l'on brite, le donare serenoro, e le belle seguitoso, e Jojo de propofora, sulle ramire, chantuso.
There, out in the darkness, a fugitive running, fallen from God, fallen from grace. God be my witness, I never shall yield till we come face to face. Till we come face to face. He knows his way in the dark, mine is the way of the Lord. Those who follow the path of the righteous shall have their reward. But if you fall as Lucifer fell, the flame, the sword, stars in your multitudes, scarce to be counted, filling the darkness with order and light. You are the sentinels, silent and sure, keeping watch in the night, keeping watch in the night. You know your place in the sky, you hold your course and your aim, and each in your season returns and returns, and is always the same. But if you fall as Lucifer fell, you fall in flames. And so it must be, for so it is written on the doorway to paradise, that those who falter and those who fall must pay the price. Lord, let me find him, that I may see him, safe behind bars that will never rest. Till then, this I swear by the stars.
Have you seen the well-to-do up and down Park Avenue on that famous thoroughfare with their noses in the air, high hats and narrow collars, wide spats and lots of dollars, spending every dime for a wonderful time? If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes or cutaway coats, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Strolling up the avenue so happy, all dressed up just like an English chappie, very snappy. Come let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their mitts. Putting on the Ritz.
don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types, you wear a day coat, pants with stripes, you cutaway coats, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Strolling up the avenue so happy, all dressed up just like an English chappie. Very snappy, come let's mix. Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their mitts. Putting on the Ritz.
The window's open, so's that door. I didn't know I did that anymore. Who knew we owned 8,000 salad plates? For years I've roamed these empty halls, like a ballroom with no balls. Finally they're opening up the gates. There'll be actual real-life people. It'll be totally strange. Well, am I so ready for this change? For the first time in forever, there'll be music, there'll be life. For the first time in forever, dancing through the night. Don't know if I'm lit or gassy, but I'm somewhere in that zone. 'Cause for the first time in forever, I won't be alone. I can't wait to meet everyone. What if I meet the one? Tonight, imagine me gown and all, victim draped against the wall, the picture of sophisticated grace. I suddenly see him standing there, a beautiful stranger, tall and fair. I want to stuff some chocolate in my face. But then we laugh and talk all evening, which is totally bizarre. Nothing like the life I've led so far. For the first time in forever, there'll be music, there'll be fun. For the first time in forever, I could be noticed by someone. And I know it is totally crazy to dream I'd find romance, but for the first time in forever, at least I've got a chance.
Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear or how the world can seem so vast on this journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Back to who I was, on to find my future, things my heart still needs to know. Well, starting now, I'm learning fast on this journey to the past. Home, love, on to find my future things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign, let this road be mine, let this bring me to my past and bring me home at last.
Would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a mule? A mule is an animal with long funny ears. He kicks up at anything he hears. His back is brawny and his brain is weak. He's just plain stupid with a stubborn streak. And by the way, if you hate to go to school, you may grow up to be a mule. Or would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a pig? A pig is an animal with dirt on his face. His shoes are a terrible disgrace. He's got no manners when he eats his food. He's fat and lazy and extremely rude. But if you don't care a feather or a fig, you may grow up to be a pig. Or would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a fish? A fish won't do anything but swim in a brook. He can't write his name or read a book. To fool the people is his only thought, and though he's slippery, he still gets caught. But then if that sort of life is what you wish, you may grow up to be a fish. And all the monkeys aren't in the zoo. Every day you meet quite a few. So you see, it's all up to you. You can be better than you are. You could be swinging on a star.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, and the road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind,
I dreamed last night I got on a boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood and I hollered someone paid me, but the passengers, they knew right from wrong. For the people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel of your checkered coat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. I sailed away on that little boat to heaven, and by some chance found a bottle in my fist, and there I stood, nicely passing out the whiskey. But the passengers were bound to resist, for the people all said, beware, you're on a heavenly trip. People all said, beware, you'll scuttle the ship. And the devil will drag you under by the fancy tie round your wicked throat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and washed me overboard. And as I sank and I hollered, someone save me, that's the moment I will thank the Lord. And I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under, but the soul so heavy you'd never float. Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
I work on America's Funniest Show. There's not a comedian I don't know. I've seen more skits and gags than Lucille Ball. I type and I organize A to Z. Comedy. But now you'll hear the biggest joke of all. I want to be funny. I want to be zany. I'd settle for anything other than buttoned up, boring, and brainy. Here stands Miss Call Me Efficient and Prim, who wants to be funny like him. If I could do pratfalls, they never confuse me, and I would know how to reply when a humorous guy tries to smooze me. Schmooze me, excuse me. If I could learn to dance on a whim, I know I'd be funny like him. He's Groucho Marx and Mickey Mouse and Fred Astaire, but I retreat the more he plays the clown. Last week he left a whoopee cushion on my chair. Was I supposed to take that sitting down? If I could be funny, I'd sing a hosanna. If I could be anything but this eternally second banana. As you can see, the outlook is grim. Not for love or for money will I ever be funny enough for him.
I've had much good luck as a performer. I've been cast in almost every show. From Carousel to Hair, on Broadway I was there, but you'd never know. Perhaps you picked me out last
nest here in Phantom, or underneath my dirt in Miserable. But if you tried to pick me out from all the voices in the crowd, I am certain that you must have had a problem. My plight is quite familiar to those who tread the board at the Niederlander, Schubert, and Rialto. Although I've got a great IC, the reaction seems to be, wow, that's great, dear, but we need you singing alto. Please give me a chance to sing melody. Give me a crack at the tune. I'm filled with chagrin every time I begin by the light of the silvery moon. Just one little shot at the melody. Give me a moment to shine. I'm sick of can't help loving that man of mine. Just look at Oklahoma, for example, that rousing title number of the show. While everyone is singing Oklahoma, I get sky ya 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 yo ho. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Three little maids from school are we, perked as a schoolgirl we can be, filled to the brim with girlish glee. Three little maids from school. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me. What, beaver, where? Which, what, where, who? Such a pretty me, such a pretty me. Please pull a few strings for the melody. Don't care if the solo is tiny. It would be nirvana from having such mana to sing something other than I'm down on my knees for a melody. I'm begging with all of my might. Just half a bar and let this chorus girl be a star tonight. They thought they could dispose of me. They tried to make me small. I suffered each indignity, but now rise above it all. The price I paid was all I had, but at last I found release. And if something good can come from bad, the past can rest in peace. So if you see someone's hurt and in need of a hand, don't forget me. Or hear a melody crying from some baby grand, don't forget me. When you sing happy birthday to someone you love, or see diamonds you wish were all free, please say that you won't. I pray that you don't forget me. But forget every man who I ever met, 'cause they only live to control. For a kiss they paid 1,000, yet they paid 50 cents for my soul. They took their piece, the price of fame that no one can repay. Ah, but they didn't buy me when they bought my name. And that is why I pray that when you see someone's hurt and in need of a hand, you don't forget me. Or hear a melody crying from some baby grand, you don't forget me. When you sing happy birthday to someone you love, or see diamonds you wish were all free, please say that you won't. I pray that you don't forget me. There are some in this world who have strength of their own, never broken nor in need of repair. But there are some born to shine who can't do it alone. So protect them and take special care. Take care. And don't forget me. Please take care. And don't forget me. When you look to the heavens with someone you love, and a light shining bright from afar, hope you see my face there, and then offer a prayer. And please let me be that star.
You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back soon, you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da. You say our love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da da da. Everybody, da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da. Da 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 ya da.
I saw the cover and I judged the book. I turned away without a second look. But now I see a brand new you. I told myself I better run and hide. I never noticed what was there inside. But now I see a brand new you.
And I can't stop myself from loving every itty bitty thing you do.
I see a brand new you. I see a brand new you. I didn't know where I was meant to be. I figured no one would be there for me. But now, see a brand new you. I see a brand new you. I never knew that you could understand. But I looked up and you reached down your hand. Now, I see a brand new you. I open my eyes. There's a great big world around. I open my eyes and just look at what I
I open my eyes and there's a great big world around.
I open my eyes and just look at what I found. I see a brand new you. I see a brand new you. I see a brand new you.
It's done.